Hi, I'm Sarah. Thank you for practicing with me today. Let's begin in Sukhasana with one shin bone crossed in front of the other, sitting on your bottom, trying to find as much length through your spine as possible. Lift your navel in and up. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Close your eyes and start to notice your breath. Observing the natural cycle as it is right now. And then start to deepen and lengthen your breath, bringing intention and a fullness to the cycle. Seal the lips. Constrict the base of the throat and inhale through your nostrils. Also exhale through the nostrils. Breathing with sound, Ujjayi Pranayama. It serves as a focus for our class and keeps us in the present moment. It's a soothing sound for the nervous system. If your mind starts to wander today while you're on your mat, turn your attention back to your breathing. Feel it, listen to it, and begin the experience of your breath. On your next inhale, stretch your arms over your head. As you exhale, bring your right hand down beside you, left arm up and over. Inhale, reach through center. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale, reach to center, long through your side body. Exhale, hinge forward over your legs. Bring your fingertips to the earth. Bow your head. Inhale, rise. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Side body stretch. Anchor through the left sitting bone. Inhale, reach to the center. Exhale to the left side. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, sweep your arms behind you. Fingertips to your mat. Lift your sternum up. Pull your belly in strong and squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist to your right. Right hand down, left arm reaches behind. Inhale, lengthen to center. Exhale, twist towards your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend forward over your legs. Inhale here. Exhale, lean back, lift the legs, find any version of Navasana. You can take hands behind the thighs, cross your legs the opposite way, and inhale, extend forward. Exhale, lean back, fire up your core muscles, any version of boat pose. Inhale, cross the feet the other way, lengthen forward. Exhale, rock back, tuck the belly in. Navasana. Two more. Inhale, stretch forward. Keep the back long. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Cross your legs, roll over them, and come into a tabletop. Knees will be under the hips. Wrists will be under shoulders. Cat and cow. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Lift your chest forward and your tailbone up. Exhale, tuck and curl, belly to spine, chin to chest, tailbone down. Inhale, extend forward, feel the front of the spine stretching. Exhale, curl and tuck, feel the back of the spine lengthening and stretching. Inhale, lengthen forward, cow pose, work the gaze higher. Exhale, belly pulls in, round up your back, broaden the shoulder blades. Last two, inhale, stretch forward. Keep the belly in even as you drop it towards the earth. And then exhale, tuck and squeeze. Last one, inhale and exhale. Turn your fingers towards the outsides of your mat. With wrists facing one another, shift your shoulders forward slightly. And then send the shoulders side to side a few times until you can feel the wrists stretching. Shoulders back. Turn your fingers towards your knees. Wrists facing the front of your mat now. Spread your fingers wide. Rock back slightly and rock forward slightly to sense a stretch through the wrists. Rock back a little further. Lift your palms up. Feel the stretch in your fingers now. Try to keep your elbows about in line with your sitting bones. Release. Bring your hands back to that traditional forward-facing position. Curl your toes under. Heels will stay in line with your sitting bones. Push your seat back towards your heels. And you can keep your arms just like this and use that as a little bit of resistance. Or if you want more intensity for the foot stretch, sit up and back on your heels. Inhale, stretch your arms over your head. Exhale, eagle, wrap your arms, right arm underneath the left. Wrap at elbows and wrists. Bring your thumbs towards your face. Inhale, lift your chest up. Take your gaze upward, elbows lift. Exhale, curl in, belly pulls towards the spine, elbows towards your belly. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, curl and tuck. Unwind your arms on an inhale. Exhale, eagle wrapping, left arm under the right arm. Inhale, lift and extend the spine. Exhale, flex and tuck. Broaden the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, tuck and squeeze. Release your arms. Walk your hands back out. Tap out the tops of your feet. They might be a little achy after that foot stretch. Curl your toes underneath you once again. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists. All 10 toes under. Hover the knees up just a few inches. Power down through your arms. Hovering bear pose. Engage your core. Try not to bring any tension into the face though. See if you can soften the hinge of the jaw, smooth out your forehead, and keep the breath nice and smooth. Bring your knees down. Rock your seat back for a breath. And then make your way up to downward facing dog from there. First downward dog, you might take a pretty generous bend in your knees. You might walk the feet out or just find stillness. Priority here is a long back versus straight legs. So that might mean your downward dog looks something like this so that we can maintain the length through the spine. One more breath in your downward dog. Lift your heels really high. Take an inhale there. And as you exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Bring your feet hips width, ragdoll pose. Let your torso just drape over your thighs. Take a little nice sway side to side. Let your head be heavy. Feeling the work in gravity now, rather than trying to maintain any type of position through the head, neck, and shoulders. Just let it be. Relax your arms. On an inhale, come up halfway. Lengthen your spine forward. As you exhale, fold back over your legs. Bend your knees as needed. Inhale, wave the spine forward as you press down through the bones of the legs and into the feet. Exhale, soften your knees and fold. Again, inhale, lengthen, come halfway up. Exhale, bow forward. Knees will stay bent, belly lifts. Roll to standing one vertebra at a time. Support yourself with your core muscles. As you come towards the top, roll the shoulders up and back once or twice. Heel toe your feet together so your big toes are touching. Arms by your sides, Tadasana. Lift and spread your toes. Feel the four corners of your feet engaging, finding stability and strength through the legs, the support of your abdominals, front and back core, obliques, shoulders right over your hips. Imagine that you could zip up your abdominals just like a jacket, drawing the energy in and up. On your next inhale, sweep your arms over your head. On your exhale, side body stretching. Body moves up and over to the right, hips move to the left. Inhale, reach back through center. Exhale, crescent stretch towards the left. Hips move right. One more just like that. Inhale, reach center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, stretch your arms towards the sky, and then exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows, draw them back a little bit, lift your sternum up, bring your shoulder blades down, and be mindful of your neck. Take one more breath here. Inhale, stretch up, stand tall. Exhale, dive down, back to that forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway for length, fingers to the shins. Exhale, fold, bend your knees. Step your left leg back and then your right leg back. Pause in plank, option to lower your knees. Shift your shoulders forward, inhale. Exhale, come all the way to the belly. Uncurl your toes, bring your big toes to the mat. Arms stay close to the ribs. Shoulders back away from your ears. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release back down. Very little work in the arms here. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale, float down. Once again, inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, release. Curl your toes under, pause for an inhale. Exhale, back through a tabletop. And once again, downward dog. Stretch the spine long. Spiral the inner thighs up and back. Broaden through your sitting bones. Make the upper back wider. And hollow out your armpits. Look forward, lift your heels, step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward, come up halfway for length. Bow on the exhale. Strong legs, strong belly. Reverse your swan dive to come all the way up. That's your inhale. Exhale, hands come to the heart center. Arms by your sides. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, middle. Exhale, curl back, bend the elbows, lift your heart. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, come halfway up, fingers to the shins. Exhale, bow forward, bend the knees, right leg back, left leg back plank. Option for knees down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come all the way to the belly again. Inhale, you can bring your cobra up a little higher if you want to, but still let the work be in the core. Exhale, fold. Curl the toes under, inhale. Exhale, plank or tabletop. Inhale there. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your heels, look forward, step forward with your right foot first. Step forward with your left foot. Inhale, come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Urdhva Hastasana, reverse your swan dive, come up to stand on your inhale. Exhale, stand tall, hands to the heart. Arms by your sides. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up halfway for length. Exhale, either hop or step back. Okay, so if you're hopping back, we land in chaturanga. If you're stepping back, plank is fine. So let's try that. Inhale, come up halfway for length. Exhale, back, hopping. You land in chaturanga with the elbows bent. Shoulders stay at the height of the elbows. Inhale is cobra or upward dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Right leg up and back this time. Take a nice long inhale. Exhale, tuck your leg forward and up. Step up. Lift your back heel. Rise up, high crescent lunge, right knee over right ankle. Firm the inner thighs in and squeeze your left glutes. Take a breath. Exhale, hands down. Step back to plank on your inhale. Exhale, chaturanga takes you halfway down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg up and back, inhale. Exhale, strong, tuck to step up. Foundation is set. High crescent lunge when you're ready. Inhale. Maintain a strong stance by squeezing the right glutes and firming the inner thighs towards one another. Shoulders are over the hips. Left knee over left ankle. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, plank. Shoulders forward. Exhale, come halfway down. Option to bring the knees down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Thighs lift if it's up dog. Exhale, pike the hips up. Your strong belly takes your hips up and back for downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, either lightly hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, come up halfway for length. Exhale, bow. Come all the way up on your inhale. Long back, strong belly. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. And exhale there. Bring your hands to your heart, sit a little lower. Inhale. Exhale, prayer hand twist towards your right. Left elbow connects to the outside of the right thigh. Use your belly to make your twist, then use your arms and your hands to deepen it. Look down at your knees, see that they are even. Take another breath. And then fold over your legs. Heel toe your feet as wide as your hips. Inhale, come up halfway for length. Exhale, bow forward. Peace fingers hold the big toes. Padangustasana, another inhale for length. Exhale, fold your body over your legs. Press your toes into the mat. Use your arms to pull your body over your thighs. Lift your navel in and up and drag your shoulder blades down towards your tailbone. Release your hands. Option for a Bakasana exit. Plant your arms shoulder bone width apart. Knees come high up onto the backs of the arms. Take the weight forward, look forward. Find your balance. Use your fingers. Use your bandhas. Compress. And when you're ready, try to hop your legs lightly back, land in that chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, hop to the top of your mat. Come up halfway for length on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Sit low, Utkatasana, sweep your arms forward, sit down. Draw your navel and low ribs in. Inhale, hands come to the heart. Exhale, prayer hand twist left. Belly does the work first. The arms and the hands are there to deepen the spiral. Lift your sternum up towards your hands. Look over your left shoulder. And then maybe peek down at the knees and make sure they're level. Take another breath. Exhale, fold over your legs. Heel toe your feet back out to hips width. Padahastasana, lift the feet, slide the hands underneath them with your palms facing up. Inhale, make some space. Exhale, fold. Lengthen the spine, press your fingers in towards your wrist creases. Work your elbows east and west. Slide the shoulder blades down your back. Second round of that little crow exit, or any exit that you like, which could be just stepping back to downward dog from here. If you're finding balance, use your fingers. Try not to tuck your chin. Try not to look straight down. Look a little bit forward. Squeeze your heels towards your bum. Firm the arms in towards one another. Lift the belly. And nice and light, when you're ready, try to shoot it back and land in chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Right leg up and back on an inhale breath. Exhale, core plank tuck. Tap your right knee towards your right tricep. Round through your upper back. Inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Exhale, core plank tuck to the middle. Round up the back. Lightly step forward when you're ready. Keep the back heel lifted above the toes. Rise up, high crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, make fists. Bend your back knee down. Pull the elbows down beside your waistline. Inhale, stretch your left leg straight, arms up. Exhale, bend and pull. Squeeze your biceps. Inhale. Keep firing the left glutes as you exhale, bend and pull. Inhale, reach your arms up, straighten your back leg out. Exhale, open it up for warrior two. Back heel turns down, adjust your feet if you need to build your foundation for Virabhadrasana 2. Shoulders over your hips. Steady your breathing. Inhale, left arm down, right arm reaches up, reverse warrior, gaze goes towards the sky, and exhale there. Just another breath, inhale. Exhale, side angle variation, forearm to thigh without resting weight in it. Take your left arm up. Lift your right side waist away from your right thigh, bend your knee more, lower your hips. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill your hands down by your front foot. Bring your left hand beside your right foot, stretch your right arm up. Lift through the inner thigh and your back leg and try to firm the thighs towards one another. Right femur draws back. Squeeze your left glutes. Right hand down. Turn your back heel down. You're setting up warrior one legs, and then we're just going to take the arms up and over for this little warrior lunge pose. Sometimes people call this downward facing dog lunge. You can call it whatever you want to. Breathe. Keep the legs grounded and the feet rooted. Start to walk your hands over to your left. Turn your left toes out at a diagonal. Bend your left knee, Skandasana variation. You can stay up like this with your spine long, or you can get down a little deeper into your hips. Pull your right toes up and take your hands to your heart, or maybe arms out to the sides. Inhale here. Exhale, strong connection to your belly muscles. Slide over to Skandasana on the right side. One breath here. And then we're facing back to the front of the room. Turn your right toes to face forward. Plant your arms like plank. Lift the back knee up if it's not already. Take your right leg up and back, downward dog split. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward plank. You can lower your right foot at this point if you want to. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, come halfway down. Inhale, both feet down for your upward dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Left leg will pull up and back on your inhale. Exhale, core plank tuck. Shift forward, left knee high on the tricep. Shoulders are over your wrists. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Exhale, tuck forward. Same thing, shoulders over the wrists. Squeeze your left heel towards your seat. Look forward and then lightly step your left foot up. Prepare your foundation for high crescent lunge. Rise up on an inhale. Squeeze your right glutes to stabilize Inhale here. Exhale, make your fists, pull your elbows down by your waistline, lower the back knee down without touching it. Inhale, stretch the right leg straight. Exhale, bend it, lower it down. Fire up your arms. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend and tuck, squeeze. Inhale, back to Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open it up, warrior two, left knee over left ankle. Back leg is strong and straight. Left toes are facing the front of your mat. Your back foot is angled in at about 45 degrees. Keep the left knee bent. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale there. Take one more breath. Exhale, side angle variation this first round, left forearm to the thigh without putting weight there. Use that little bit of pressure, left arm bone against the left thigh bone to open. Keep the left side waist really strong. Reach your right arm up, gaze towards your right hand. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep your hips low. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Right hand beside your left foot. Left arm reaches up. Kick through the back of your right knee. Rotate the chest. Keep the collarbones broadening. Bring your left hand down to the inside of your left foot. Turn your back foot down like warrior one foundation. Keep your left knee bent. Extend your torso and your arms up and over towards the right front corner of your mat. Warrior lunge. Press down into your front leg. Start to walk your hands towards your right foot. Turn your right toes at a diagonal. Skandasana variation of choice. Keep the spine long or sit the hips down more. Lift the left toes up. Hands could come to the heart potentially. Try to stay low as you transition to the other side. If you need the support of your arms, do it that way. Left side Skandasana. Press down, especially through the left foot. Lift up the hips. Hands will come down. Firm your arms for plank foundation. Sweep the left leg up. I'm tongue-tied. Sweep your left leg up and back. That's your inhale. Exhale, shift forward to your plank. Option to keep that leg elevated and strong. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Both feet down for upward dog. Roll the heart open, shoulders down and back. Exhale, pike your hips up, roll over your toes, downward facing. Right leg up and back, inhale. Exhale, shift forward to that core plank tuck, right knee towards the right tricep as high as you can. Take it towards the left. Take the right leg back and hover it. Inhale. Exhale, right, left. Inhale, back. Exhale, right and left. Inhale, downward dog split. Exhale, step forward. High crescent lunge, rise up. Inhale, hands come to the heart. Exhale, prayer hand twist towards your right. Left elbow connects to the outside of your thigh. After the belly has already made the twist strong, the arms and the hands will help to deepen your twist. Keep your core engaged. Firm the inner thighs towards one another. Lift the left heel up. Roll the right shoulder back. Take one more breath. Start to unwind yourself. Anchor your left heel down. Warrior two, open it up. Reverse warrior inhale. Side angle exhale. Take some time here to explore a deeper expression of the pose. If you have a half wrap, maybe that left hand comes around the low back. Right hand could come to a block or to the earth, or potentially the left arm would come over your head. Rotate from the shoulder to face your palm behind you. Keep working the right thigh bone out. Stay connected through the outer edge of your back foot. If you have a full bind, work on that for a couple more breaths. Stay strong. Root down a lot through both legs. Come up to warrior two on an inhale. Exhale there. Inhale, reverse triangle. Right arm reaches up. Right leg straightens. Exhale here. Inhale, shift your left hip back a little bit. And then spine comes forward over the leg, hinging from your pelvis. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Right hand could come to the lower leg. Left arm up. Remembering that it's not important how low this right hand goes. If we lose the alignment of the pose. So if your seat starts to move back as your chest dives forward, come back up out of the depth and focus on your form. Try to keep your hips and your shoulders and your chest in the same plane. Bend your front knee. Reach your arms out wide. We're transitioning to half moon pose. So you could start to creep your left foot closer first, or you can really try to root down through your right leg. Find that stability and balance as your left leg flies up and back. Right hand can hover, or the right hand can come to the earth. Kick your left heel to the back of the room. Pull your left toes toes. Pull your left, oh, you guys are gonna love this. Left toes towards your shin bone. Where's your breath? If your right toes aren't facing straight forward, that's something to be aware of next time as you come from that reverse triangle to this Ardha Chandrasana. Make sure your toes are facing straight forward. Take a soft bend in your right knee. Come down as slowly as you can with control, warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Side plank on your left arm. So options, this right leg can kind of work its way halfway back. You can use that right leg for support. You can come into full side plank, or you could bring your left knee down. If the left knee is down, you might try lifting your right leg up. Either way, we're firming that foundation. Left hand presses down. The outside edge of your left foot presses down, and both feet are active. Side body lifts the hips up, creating that nice crescent or rainbow shape through that left side. Take a breath. Hands come back to the mat. That's your plank inhale. Shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or upward dog inhale. Adho Mukha exhale. Left leg up and back. That's your inhale. Exhale, shift forward. Core plank tuck. Left knee to left tricep. Over to the right. Keep breathing. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tuck and step. High crescent lunge. Inhale. Squeeze the right glutes from the inner upper thighs towards one another. Lift your right heel up over your toes. Inhale, hands come to the heart. Exhale, prayer hand twist to your left. Make your core do the twist first before you try to crank yourself deeper with your arms. Find that stability. Use your muscles. Then use your arms and your hands to find more depth. Straighten out the back leg as much as you can. Press down into the left big toe, the left little toe, and the left heel. Find a little more of a twist as you exhale. And then as you unwind yourself, take your right heel down. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can repeat what you did on the first round, taking this modified version, or you can repeat what you did on the other side if you deepened the posture in any way. Option for a half wrap. Maybe a full bind if that's in your practice. Keep both legs strong. Engage. This is a deep, strong posture, so we should be shaking by now. I know I am. You can probably hear me huffing and puffing. Stay strong through the base. So press down through both feet, both legs. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale here. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Reverse your triangle. Left leg moves straight. And then your transition is Trikonasana. Move the right hip back, extend the spine forward over the pelvis, left hand lands on the lower leg, maybe on a block. Stack your right shoulder on top of your left shoulder and breathe. Look down at your left toes. Set your gaze slightly in front of that. Rebend your left knee, expand your arms out wide, half moons the transition. Press down through the left leg. Fire up your core muscles. As soon as that right leg lifts off, flex it really strong. Left hand can stay hovering. That's a little harder. Left hand could come to the mat or to your block. Right arm straight up to the sky. Breathe. Flex your right toes towards your shin bone, but kick your heel away from you. Squeeze your right quadriceps onto your right femur. Press down into the left foot. Take a soft bend in your left knee. How slowly can you come back down to that warrior two? Inhale here. Exhale, hands down, right hand down. Left arm reaches up. Side plank on the right side is our transition. So you have options again. You can simply step the left foot back, or you can lower your left knee, or you can find that left leg up version. So your way, Vashisthasana, right arm, side arm balance. Belly lifts the hips. Press down into the earth with your right arm and hand. Keep the chest broad. Pull your toes towards your shin bones if you've got both legs stacked. Take another breath. Left hand down, plank pose. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or upward dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing. Option to take child's pose here for just a few breaths. Or sometimes, I just like to sit back on my heels, keep the spine upright and the head above the heart. Two more breaths. And then make your way back to downward dog. Lift your right leg up and back. Bend your right knee. Circle out your right hip a little bit. And then keep your right leg at the height of your hip, but send it straight out to the side. Flex your toes. Take another breath. Right leg up and back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, strong core tuck to step up. Anchor your left heel down. Set up foundation for warrior one. Hips stay facing the front of your mat. Just like you did in your high crescent lunge, squeeze your left glutes. Use that to help turn the hips to face forward. Bring your arms behind you. Make a bind if you like. You don't have to do that. Lift your chest up. Inhale. Exhale. Dive down about halfway. Not all the way to shoulder to knee, just halfway. Root down through the back heel. Feel the stretch in the calf and the ankle. Option to keep your bind. Lift your left toes off. Square your hips forward once again. Press down through your right big toe. Warrior three, option to keep your bind. Left heel kicks away from you. Toes point straight down. Lower your left hip a little bit to level out your pelvis. You can keep your bind. You can take your hands out to the side or to your heart center. Standing splits. Left toes lift. Option to work on balancing more. Right hand behind the lower leg. Pull your crown of your head towards your right big toe. Bend your right knee, step your left leg back. Hands firm to plank. Inhale, right leg up and back. Optional flip dog if that's in your practice. Anytime you're ready, optional vinyasa. And then we'll meet in downward dog. Left leg will come up and back. That's your inhale. Exhale, strong, tuck to step up. Back heel turns down, angle your foot. Foundation presses down, belly lifts up, rise up, warrior one. Left knee over left ankle. Press down through the outside edge of your right foot. Squeeze your right glutes to help turn your hips forward. Arms reach down and back. Catch the bind, wrapping your hands the other way. Inhale. Press the hands back as you lift the heart forward. Exhale, come halfway down. Don't lose the connection in your back foot. Press down there more. Feel the stretch in the calf and in the ankle. Root the left big toe. Lift the right heel up. Load your front leg more. Fly the right leg up and back. Warrior three. Gaze stays in one spot to help you balance. Crown of the head forward. Heel back. You can keep your bind to try to topple nice and slowly into that standing split. Work your right leg to the sky. Release your hands at any time for support. Don't worry if you wobble. Standing splits. For some of us, that looks more like an L shape rather than a true vertical split. We do the best that we can, and we let the rest go. Bend into the left knee. Step your right leg back. Firm your arms to plank, left leg up and back, inhale. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hips open. Rock forward if you're moving into wild thing. Otherwise, take any exit that you like. Plank to chaturanga flow. Optional upward dog or a low cobra. Downward facing dog. Bring your knees down onto your mat. Take the tops of the feet down or curl your toes under. Rise up, shoulders are over the hips. Take your hands behind you, fingers point towards your heels. Heels in line with your sitting bones. Pinkies in, thumbs out. Press down and in. Lift your head up. Lift your chest up. Inhale. Exhale, curl back any amount. Curl back behind the heart space. Ustrasana. Camel. Sending the hips forward. If this is going well and you feel pretty good here, you want to take a little deeper and you're not feeling any discomfort in the low back, your hands would come to your heels, or if you know a deeper expression of this, rock on with your bad self. Keep lifting through your sternum. Keep smiling and breathing. It's almost over, but you have 2 more breaths. Come back up the way you came in. Hands support the low back. Lift your navel in and up. Flip the toes back down and sit back onto your heels. Virasana variation, optional child's pose. Stretch your arms forward, downward facing dog. Right leg comes up and back. Inhale. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Right knee moves towards the right wrist, outside the frame of your hips. Left leg scoots back. Square your pelvis as best you can so that your left hip point is pointing down towards your right heel. Option to stay upright and work more into back extension by coming into a little back bend, or if you'd prefer, you may fold forward onto your forearms or stretch all the way out. If you're folding forward, try to keep your hips pretty square, but walk your arms over towards the right side. Create a little crescent shape on the left side of the body without collapsing into the right rib. So stretch your left arm a little further than your right. Come back to the center. Firm your arms to plank, curl your back toes under, lift your left knee up. And then we're coming back to the core plank tuck. So at the same time, we'll suck the belly in, squeeze the right thigh towards the chest, pike up the hips, round your spine like a cat. Take your right leg back, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Both feet down for upward dog. Lift the thighs, roll the heart open. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg up and back, inhale. Exhale, tuck the knee forward and in. Set up that half pigeon stretch. There's no rush to get anywhere, so take your time so that it feels right. Extend forward. If you did on the other side, take some time to be still. Soothe away any sensations that seem uncomfortable by breathing into them. Using your powerful mind-body connection to touch the body with the breath. If you're back bending in your half pigeon, you're welcome to stay there. If you're folded forward, we'll start to walk the hands and the arms up and over towards the left. Try to keep the hips facing square. Reach the right arm a little further than your left arm until you can feel a nice stretch through the right side body into the lats. Walk your arms back in. Set up plank foundation. Shoulders over your wrists. Curl your back toes under. Lift your right knee. Pike the hips up. Draw the left thigh bone towards your chest. Round up your back like a cat. Inhale, send your left leg back. Come to strong plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Come down onto your knees or just simply hop your feet forward through your hands. We're going to meet on our seat. Legs will come out in front of you. The legs can be perfectly straight or you can keep a micro bend in your knees. Lift yourself up a few times to find your sitting bones without necessarily grinding down onto them. So just find something that feels pretty stable. So you feel that connection to the earth with the sitting bones. Inhale, stretch your arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Send your chest forward. Keep your back long. Inhale, rise up, stretch up. Exhale, hinge forward, chest to the toes first. Stay long through your spine. Inhale, rise up. Keep all of that length you've created and exhale, fold over your legs. So body positioning more important than the depth of the stretch. So if the spine seems overly rounding in the lumbar, come out of the stretch a little bit until you can feel that nice long back. Punch your chest towards your toes a little bit. If you have a deeper forward fold, you can reach for the outsides of your feet, maybe get a hold of one wrist or put a block at the bottom of your feet to find that extra length, eventually working the crown of your head towards your big toes. Sometimes I like this version. Take the forearms underneath the knees and then press the knees down and use your arms to help fold over your legs, keeping the forward extension as the priority versus the fold in half. So crown of the head keeps moving towards the toes, shoulders away from the ears. Take 2 more breaths. Release your forward fold, sit up tall. Scooch forward so that you're about in the center of your mat and just come down onto your back. Bring your thighs into your chest. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Press your thigh bones into your belly. Let your belly press into your spine. And then make side to side rocking motions. Take your hands to your knees and circle your thigh bones independently in opposite directions. Reverse the direction of the circling. Good. Bring your left foot to the mat. Take your right leg straight up. If you have a towel, you could use a towel around your foot or a strap. Otherwise, you could hold your big toe with your peace fingers. Let your left leg rest all the way onto the ground for a little more sensation. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders up. Use your core muscles to bring your body up towards your leg. Find the stretch. Left hand stays on the left thigh or hip as a reminder to stay neutral. Then bring the head and shoulders down. Left arm comes out to the left if the hips are neutral. Right leg comes out to the right. Any amount. I would encourage you to stay active here with the muscles rather than sinking into the joints at full flexibility. So even if you could bring your right foot all the way down to the ground, resist the temptation to do that today and stay more active. Flex your left toes. Breathe. Inhale your right leg back up, bend your left knee, cross your right leg all the way over your left leg, scoot your hips a little to the right, cactus your right arm, take your legs over to the left side. Nice, relaxing, easy twist. Unwind the legs. Bring the right leg back through first. Bring the left leg back through. Shift your hips back to neutral. Hands to either knee. Rotate. Right foot anchors down. Left leg comes up. Peace finger grip on the big toe or whatever you did on the other side. Extend your right leg straight. Make it active. Right hand to the right thigh or hip. Curl up with the core. Find the stretch. Keep the leg where it is and lower your head and shoulders back down. Right arm out to the right. If the hips are stable, take the left leg out to the left. Inhale, bring your left leg back through. Bend your right knee. Cross your left thigh bone all the way over your right. Scoot your hips an inch to the left. Cactus your left arm and twist your legs to the right. Study your breath in this twist. So watch it, feel it moving through your body. Notice how it expands you out of the twist a little bit as you inhale. And feel yourself surrendering to that twist as you exhale. Start to notice the space between your breaths. Unwind your legs, bring your left leg back through first. Then bring your right leg back. Neutralize the pelvis and the spine. Happy baby pose. Bring your feet up to the sky. Bend your knees. Keep your ankles over your knees. Reach for the outside edges of your feet. And guide your knees to the outsides of your ribs towards your armpits. Without forcing, try to maintain the whole spine down onto the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together and hold on to the fronts of your ankles. Let your thigh bones move out and slightly down until you can feel a stretch through the sides of your neck. Still holding on to your ankles or the front of your shins. Pull your heels towards your seats. And provide that little gentle tractioning for the shoulders, the sides of the neck, and into the traps just a little bit. Release that. Draw the thighs back to your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Side to side rocking. And then you're welcome to come into Shavasana for some time. If you prefer to finish with a seated meditation, that's certainly a good option as well. Close your eyes. Let your breath return back to a natural resting rhythm. It might be helpful for you to inhale through the nose really deeply and exhale, open mouth sigh a few times. And then give up all of your effort. If you're in Shavasana, give up all of your weight to the earth. Feel the connection that you have with the earth, knowing that it literally has your back. The universe is here for you, giving you everything that you need. You have everything you need inside of you right now. Let's practice gratitude and contentment in our Shavasana. Keep your body resting, finding even more effortlessness. Bring your awareness to the front of the belly, and then to the rib cage. Bring your awareness to your chest, and to your throat, and then to the center of your forehead. And then receive your next breath just like that, into the belly. Let it expand. Fill the ribs, fill the chest up. Feel the breath move into the throat and all the way to the forehead. As you exhale, let everything go all at once and just let the body canopy back down to rest. And try that at least a couple more times. Watching, feeling, and being in the experience of your breath while your body still rests. One more time, inhale. And exhale, pour it all back out. Stretch your toes to the front of the room. Pull your toes back towards your shins, circle your ankles. Start to rotate the wrists as you take your hands up into the air and all the way over your head like a good morning stretch. Give your glutes a little squeeze. Bend your knees, take them as wide as your mat, arms by your sides. Wipe your legs right and left. Bring your legs back together. Scoot your hips towards the left and come onto your right side for a moment. Or any side for a moment. I'm not particular about that. We're only here for a little bit, so it doesn't really matter that much. Support yourself with your arms and guide yourself back to your seat. Any comfortable seated position or kneeling. Close your eyes. I'd like to thank you for practicing with me today, taking time to connect to this higher version of yourself through the practice of yoga. I'd love to have your feedback. So I recorded this from start to finish without any editing. So there are some little tongue-tied moments as happens in real life. So I'm just keeping it real. I hope you don't mind. Let's inhale, stretch our arms over our head, bring your palms together, take your gaze to your hands. Exhale, bring your hands towards your heart, gaze to your fingers, sealing in your practice, being grateful for the gifts that we have and the blessings that are sure to come our way. Namaste, my friends.